What is up, my creatures? I am Black Panther, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So for today, I have a tip for you all. And this is the top 5 items that you should keep in your hotbar at all times. So if you are new to Minecraft and you don't know where your hotbar is, your hotbar is this this bottom area right down here. So these 9 slots, that's your hotbar. Those are the ones that you can scroll over to and all that. So yeah, let's start off with number 5. And number 5, I think that we all know this at this point. Yeah, number 5 is just food. So I would recommend golden carrots since they give you high saturation and they heal up 3 hunger bars. Like you might say, oh no, mushroom stew is the best because it heals up 5, but or because it gives you 5 hunger bars. But in reality, it doesn't work like that. It's not just on hunger. It's more on well, it's a combination of hunger and saturation. Saturation is how long you can go without eating more food. So like for example, when you eat rotten flesh, obviously you need to eat more food right after that because it's such a low saturation. Same with cake and all that stuff. But yeah, that's that. So keep food in your hotbar at all times. Moving on to number 4. Yeah, and I didn't necessarily organize these according to which one I thought it was best. I think that they're all equally important, and I think that you should have them all. So yeah. So moving on to second one is that you should actually keep a sort of a weapon of some sort. So why do you want to keep a weapon with you? Well, let's say there's a zombie apocalypse in your world, and you really need to get away from all these zombies. Well, if you had a sword, this would be much easier. And luckily, I do have a sword, so I can go ahead and knock all these zombies out, no problem. And obviously, you could do this with your fists, but having a sword is a lot more helpful. And having armor on, with having your sword, that will make stuff much easier for you. So now moving on to the was that the 4th? Yeah, that was 4th. Move on to the 3rd best thing that you really want, and that is okay, let's say I really need to get back to the top of this, and I don't have any form to get back up there. So then what am I gonna do? Well, all you need to do is you need to have blocks on you. Yes, you heard me right. You need to have some blocks on you. It could be whatever you want. It could be dirt. It could be I wouldn't recommend like crafting tables or furnaces or anything like that, because whenever you place down a crafting table, like let's say I'm gonna place down this jungle wood, that's what happens. So you need to crouch down and do that, and it's a huge mess. So that's why I would really recommend crafting tables or furnaces or anything like that. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and do it, sure, go ahead, give it a try. Yeah, you could also use stone, because let's say there's some creepers and they explode your stuff. They can't the chance of them exploding your towers that you just built will be a lot less likely, because stone is a lot more resistant to explosions and stuff like that. But I would honestly recommend either dirt or stone, because dirt you can break easily without a pickaxe, and stone you pretty much need a pickaxe to break it, because it takes quite a long while with just your fist. So I was trying to think of the nice way to do it, and I found I thought about wood, and wood is actually yeah, you can break it easily, and it's a bit more resistant than dirt. So I'm like, yeah, I'd use wood, but I was thinking about wooden planks at first, but then I'm like, why don't you just use the wood itself? Because then you can just take a few of these, turn them into planks, and you have a bunch more of those blocks than you originally did. And now you can just climb your way up to where you originally wanted to be, and just like that, I'm on top of here already. So that is the third best Yeah, that is the third best item that you should keep in your hotbar at all times. Moving on to the second best item that you should keep in your hotbar at all times. And now this could vary depending on what you want. Like for example, yeah, oh my god. That was awful. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly it back up there. So the third best item that you want in your hotbar at all times, and what I just did there, this item will actually save you from drops, and that is the water bucket. So if you time this right, let me actually just heal up a bit here. If you time this right, you can actually jump down, place the water right before you fall, and you won't take any damage. As you saw right there, once you're getting close to the ground, all you have to do is just spam your left trigger, and then the water will be placed, and you can just fall into the water and not take any fall damage. Obviously, if you spam it too quickly, then you will hit the ground after you picked up the water, so that will be bad. So make sure you land in the water first, then you pick it up. So yeah, that is the second best. Now, what is the best item that you should keep in your item or in your hotbar at all times? Oh yeah, and well, moving back to the second one. Let me just jump into creative for a little bit. So let me grab some slime blocks. Why do I want slime blocks? Well, we'll see in a minute. So I could do this exact same thing with slime blocks. How? Well, let's just say I jump down here. Boom. No fall damage. Well, that's for when you do that. But an easy way to prevent this... Oh my god. I'm awful at this. Okay. So an easy way to prevent this is that when you jump down, when you come back down, just jump with jump at the same time that you're falling on the slime block, and then it will be like you're jumping by yourself, so you won't actually bounce that high when you fall on the slime block. Oh, and yeah, when you do that, that obviously happens. So don't do that. But yeah, you can use slime blocks or water bucket for that. But there is also another way. And this final item, I really do feel. I know that I said that they're all equally important, but this final item, I really do feel that it's one of the best items in Minecraft, and it did get kind of buffed in Minecraft 1.9 update for the PC. And it will eventually be buffed in the console. But for now that it's still very, very overpowered, we should just take advantage of it. And not a lot of people use it, or yet a lot of people underestimate it and don't really give it full credit. But yeah, this is the Ender Pearl. Why is the Ender Pearl so important? So, as you can do with the water bucket, you can also do it with the Ender Pearl. So let's just say I am falling, and I want to be over there. Well, obviously I failed that, but if you actually do this right, you can see. So I'm falling. There we go. The Ender Pearl hit the ground before I actually fell, and if I actually fell from that height, I would have most likely either died or just taken a lot of damage. So you obviously still take 1.5 hearts of damage. But if you have a feather falling 4, is it? Yeah, feather falling 4, boots on, you will hardly take any damage whatsoever. Yeah, that's the Ender Pearls. Not only does it save from that, but let's say you're trapped in a hole with a horde of zombies. The zombie apocalypse has brought you down to a hole where you cannot escape, and you're surrounded by a bunch of zombies. So what do you do from here? Well, let me spawn in the zombies. So what do I do? All I have to do, well, I couldn't really prove my point since they knocked me out. Well, yep, that sort of failed. But you guys can see what I'm trying to get at. You can get anywhere with these Ender Pearls. Let's say I want to be over there. Okay, there we are. Let's say there's a horde of zombies attacking me right up here. Oh my god, I can't escape from them. All I have to do, shoot an Ender Pearl, and I'm already away from them. This also helps in PvP situations, so it's very, very useful. And you can also get yourself stuck in glass with this. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, that's why if you keep spamming ender pearls, you will obviously die. So like, yeah, that'll kill you. But don't spam the ender pearls and you should be fine. The reason why it's buffed on Minecraft 1.9 is because there is a cooldown time to when you can use the ender pearls. So like, let's say you use the ender pearl, you have to wait a little bit to use a second ender pearl, and so on. So so that's that. Now when you have all these, now I'll give you a bonus, a little bit of a bonus tip in this video. You always want to have at least one slot empty in your hotbar. Why? Okay, so let's say all this stuff is already filled up. Okay, let's just pretend that these diamond ore is just the ender pearl. Let's say I want some rotten flesh in my hotbar. So I'm done with my rotten flesh. What do I do now? Or like, let's say these blocks are all done with. What do I do now? Well, if you had an empty hotbar spot and you wanted to pick your blocks back up and all that, all you had to do is just do that, and you'll be able to get all that stuff. And also, if you want if there's a certain block that you want, and you don't think that you'll have enough time, like let's say you're in a dangerous situation and you don't think you'll have enough time to go into your inventory and then bring it into your hotbar, or you don't think that you can replace any of the items that are in your hotbar, then having an empty slot for your hotbar will definitely do you wonders, and it is very, very, very useful. So yeah, that's just a little bonus tip for you guys. But I will actually show you how you can increase your inventory slot. You might say, how the heck do you increase your inventory slot? Well, let me show you that. Alright, now this might seem a bit obvious from what I'm about to do, but let me just grab myself a mule. You might actually tell what I'm trying to do here, but there's quite a few ways to do this. Alright. Wait. I think I did this incorrectly. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're good. So, okay, so for the first way to increase your inventory slot, what do? Well, you could say, oh, we can just use chests. When we just place on the chest, we can put all the stuff in here. But then, how do you get your items back? Oh, well, you run away, you come back to the chest, you pick your chest, you pick the stuff from your chest up, and you're good to go, right? Well, even though this is somewhat true, it does take a while for you to, it does take a while, or it could take a while for you to find your chest again. So what is the easy fix to this? Well, yeah, easy fix is with the ender chest. So if you don't know how to craft either of these two items in classic crafting, you should probably go to automatic crafting. I'll tell you that right now. But if you don't know, then for a regular chest, just put 8 wooden planks, just like that. That'll give you the regular chest. And for the ender chest, all you have to do is put 8 obsidian around one eye of ender in the middle, and that will give you the ender chest. So that's that. Pretty easy. So yeah, what do I do with this ender chest? Well, all you need is a silk touch pickaxe and place down the ender chest, and then here you can have all of your stuff here. And you might say, well, I lost that stuff, didn't I? Nope, not really. Because with the silk touch pickaxe, you can actually pick this block up like if it was any random block or any random chest. And then you can you might say, where did all my items go? All you need to do is go somewhere else. Like, I'll go far away, right over here behind this building. Open it up, and here's all my stuff. So that's nice and great. Now I can grab my ore blocks and all that stuff. I can get all my blocks back, and that's pretty cool. So what's another way to increase my inventory slot? Well, another way to increase your inventory slot is to actually use mules. So mules, all you need to do, just place a chest on them. Dang it. Never mind. It's not easy as that. I forgot to tame them. Oh my god. Okay, so once you actually tame the mule, you'll will see that you'll actually be able to place a chest on them. Probably shouldn't have said that early. Alright, so once you actually tame the mule, which I'll do right here. Alright, let's just tame the mule. Oh my god, this is gonna take a long while. Alright. Come on, mule. Won't this mule love me? So just keep riding it for a while. He will eventually love you. Unless he's just really resilient like this one. Oh my god, alright. So yeah, you obviously will want a saddle and all that. It's not as easy as just coming up to the mule, placing his chest on it. As you obviously saw from my example. Alright, so now that this mule loves me, all you're gonna do, place a saddle on it. Place a chest on it. Wait, hold up. So you dismount it, place a chest on it, and just like that, you have a lot of empty slots to put your stuff on. So this pretty much doubles your inventory space. You have a bunch of inventory space now, and yeah, you can just do that. And you could also just use a bunch of leads and then bring a bunch of mules around with you with chests on them, and that's just pretty cool. So yeah, that's been the top 5 items that you should definitely have in your hotbar with a little bit of bonus tips and all that stuff. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, please do leave a like down below. If you did not like, leave a dislike and also leave a comment. Let me know how I can improve on, as well as letting me know what other types of games and videos you guys like to see on the channel. Also, do let me know if this video helped you out, because it did obviously take me a while to come up with all this stuff, because I had to figure out, well, out of all the items in Minecraft, which are quite a few actually, out of all the stuff in Minecraft and all the blocks and items that you can use, which ones are the most useful and the ones that you need most of all to have in your hotbar. Well, obviously, as we saw, those are the items that you should have in your hotbar. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share this with your friends and subscribe to the channel for awesome content. Also, if you subscribe, you'll be able to see all my latest videos on the subscribe page, as well as be notified about my live streams and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys